Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spot and Jenny. Hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to do a video, really. Where I think we need to look at the February fixtures and how it's going to affect the relegation zone, the relegation battle come end of season, because it's a crucial month for fixtures, really. But let's just have a look at the table first, right? So. I've included teams. I've included Tottenham because a lot of you Tottenham fan channels. It's a split is Tottenham fan YouTube channels because some of them are saying they are in a relegation battle, never in a million years. But some of them are saying with the run of fixtures, what they've got in February, they could be dragged right into it. Yeah. Right? Because they've picked 3 points out of 15 of Tottenham, 3 draws and 2 defeats. I've included Crystal Palace, Leeds United, Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves. Yeah. Right. So what I'm gonna do, Lee. Right. So let's start with Wolves, who are 20th. Right. These are their fixtures in February. Now, this is interesting for Wolves because after playing Chelsea, they've got they've got Nottingham Forest who's involved in relegation battle, and I believe they've got Crystal Palace who are involved in national relegation battle. Yeah, and then they've got Aston Villa to finish with. So if we go through each of them teams, Wolves, Burnley, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Leeds, Crystal Palace, and Tottenham. All right, and what we'll do is I'm going to ask you how many points from each game. Then we'll add it all up and then add it to the table totals and see what that does to the table. Yeah. So, Lee, Saturday, 7th of Feb, Wolves have got Chelsea at home. Yes. Have Wolves got a chance after the way they've been playing? Really? I mean, they haven't been playing badly. They just haven't had the results to match the way they've been playing. Now, realistically, you'd say that. I mean, me personally, you've got to say Chelsea at favourites, right? Yeah. But if I said to you, Lee, who's going to win that game? Wolves, Wolves or Chelsea? Who you say? But not your Leeds United that on, and not your normal football, non biased that on. Who's going to win that game? Chelsea. Right. So what we're saying is they're going to get 0 points from that game. Yeah. Right. So you're going to go 0 points from that game. I'm going to go 0 points from that game as well. Right. Nottingham Forest versus Wolves. That's a midweek match. 7:30 kickoff at night on TNT Sports. It's that's interesting because they're both in relegation battle. It is interesting, yeah. So who are you going to go for in that game? I go 3 points Wolves. So you're going to give Wolves 3 points. Yeah. And then we've got Crystal Palace and Woodham free fall against Wolves. But let me get back to my score. I think that's going to finish a draw. I'm going to go a point in that game. Right, so who are you going to go with that? Crystal Palace who were in free fall against West Ham, against Wolves? I said a point. So you're going to go a draw? I'm going to say, Palace, I think, win that game. So I'm going to go 0, right? And then the final game in February is Wolves v Aston Villa. Aston Villa are the most informed team in Premier League. They've won more points in last, I think it's 10 games than what Arsenal have won. So who are you saying in that one? A draw. You think a draw? So right, so you're going to go no points, right? I'm going to go. You're going to draw. That's 1 point in it. I'm going to go. Aston Villa win that game, so 0 points. So in total, then Lee, you've give Wolves 5 points out of them 4 games. I've only given Wolves 1 point. Yeah. Right. So if we go on to Burnley, Burnley 2nd of Feb. Burnley have got a tricky task going to Sunderland at the Stadium of Life. Burnley's been getting some good results lately. You know, they got they managed to get a draw against Tottenham, and they were unlucky to win that game last time out. So, what are you saying about that game, League?
3 points is the win.
So you're not going to give Burnley any points, right? So it's 0 points to you. I'm going to go. I'm going to go a point. I think that could end in a draw. Burnley versus West Ham United. League. This is a massive game. This is 17th versus 18th, isn't it? So what are you going to say about that? Bearing in mind it's Turf Moor. West Ham are on a bit of a run. They've won 2 games on bounce. 3 if you include getting through a cup, but that were a draw. But they've won 2 games in 90 minutes that were a draw. So they've won 2 games on bounce. They're looking impressive. West Ham. They're scoring goals. What are you saying for that one with Burnley v West Ham?
3 points to Burnley.
So, right, so you're going to go 3 points Burnley?
Yeah.
Right, Crystal Palace v Burnley. This is a 11th of February. It's another 7:30 kick-off. What are you doing with that one?
I'm going with a point.
A point.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't give you my score for the Burnley v West Ham. I think West Ham will win that game. I do. I think West Ham will win that game. Right, Saturday, 24th of February, Chelsea v Burnley. Chelsea at home, Stamford Bridge. 3 o'clock kick-off on a Saturday.
Probably 0.
So you're saying that Chelsea are going to win?
Yep.
Right. So, and then I'm in agreement with you. I did get my score for the Crystal Palace Burnley game, did I?
No.
Do you know something? Yeah, Crystal Palace have to get a result, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm going to go a point.
Okay.
So Chelsea v Burnley, give them the 0 points. I've given Burnley 0 points. It should be an easy win for Chelsea. And then they follow up with Burnley v Brentford on 28th of Feb. Turf Moor.
Probably 0 points.
0 points for Burnley. I'm going to say it's same. So you give Burnley 4 points. I give Burnley 2. Right. So we move on to West Ham.
Okay.
Right. So West Ham. Right. West Ham v Burnley. You give
Burnley.
you give Burnley a win, didn't you? So you're saying 0 points for West Ham.
Yep.
I said that I said that, what did I say? I said it was going to be a draw, so I'm going to go a point for that. Right, West Ham versus an informed Man United. 2 good results against Man City and Arsenal. Michael Carrick's got them playing basic football, which they seem to enjoy. They seem to be playing for him at the moment. Tails will be up. So what are you saying on that game?
0 points.
0 points for West Ham. Yeah, I think Man United will beat them. West Ham United versus Bournemouth. Man, Bournemouth. I like watching Bournemouth play football.
Yeah.
Yes, they haven't had the victories like they had last season, but they're still they beat Liverpool last time out 3-2. What are you going in that game like?
Probably 3 points or something.
You think West Ham will beat Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. I'm going to go 1 point. I think it'll be a draw. And then Saturday, 28th of February, Liverpool versus West Ham. Liverpool are struggling in league, though, League. You know, but on paper at Anfield, they should be beating West Ham, but will they?
I'll go no points.
So no points to West Ham.
No.
I'm going to go no points to West Ham and all. So West Ham, you've given them 3 points, and I've only given them 2.
Yep.
Right, now we move on to Nottingham Forest. Let us know in comments, guys, if you agree. Nottingham Forest versus Crystal Palace.
It's been a tough game, that. I said no, probably.
What did you say for that game? Can't remember what you said.
No.
Right, I'll let you know what you said. So Burnley versus Crystal Palace is the one. Is the what? How many games? 1, 2, 3 games in. You give them a point.
It's been in the price or the price.
It's Forest and Palace, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did say for Forest and Palace. Sorry, I thought it were Burnley Palace. Sorry, my fault. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that chat. Right. So, what you're going to give? What you're going to give? Who's going to win that game?
It's been a tough game for that.
For both sides, yeah.
I give him probably no points.
Well, you don't think Forest will beat Crystal Palace? No. Well, I'm going to be a bit more generous. I'm going to go 1 point. Leeds United versus Nottingham Forest at Elland Road. Friday night under lights.
Yep.
Packed Elland Road.
Oh yes.
What are you saying about that game?
0 points.
0 points for Forest. I agree. I think Leeds will have too much for them at Elland Road.
Yep.
I do. I think Leeds are fighting for points as well.
Yep.
Big game league. Nottingham Forest versus Wolverhampton.
3 points.
What, you think they'll beat Wolves?
Yeah.
So 3 points. They've got to beat them, haven't they?
Mm.
They have to. 3 points. You've got and then there's 2 more games to go. Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. Yeah, that's yeah. So what you're saying?
0 points.
0 points. I'm saying 0 points and all. And the final game is Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Tough got to Brighton down.
It is, isn't it? It's Annex, yeah. Annex Stadium.
Probably a point.
You're going to go a point?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 0 points.
No.
You've given 4 points. Ironically, I've given 4 points and all. Now we move on to Leeds United League. Leeds United versus Forest. You give Leeds a win, so you're going to go 3 points. I'm going to go 3 points too. Chelsea versus Leeds United League.
We're not doing good at London.
And Chelsea, there's a bit of spice for that fixture.
Yes, I'll probably give him a point.
You're going to go a point. I want to go a point lead, but we've only won 2 games on road.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go no points. I'm going to have to be fair. I'm going to have to call it level-headed. I want Leeds to win, but this being trying to be unbiased as I can. I think Leeds are going to. I don't think Leeds will pick up anything against Chelsea. Aston Villa, difficult game, League. Difficult game at their ground as well at Villa Park.
Probably 3 points Leeds.
I knew you were going to do this. Right, I'm going to say 0 points. This is right. It's hard to do an unbiased Leeds thing here because you can't be unbiased. Right, Leeds in Man City.
Probably a point.
A point?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go 0 points. I'm sorry. We haven't got a cat in nails chance of beating Man City. We haven't. We really haven't. I know it's at Elland Road, but they're still in the title chase now, thanks to them. Thanks to their performance. Who did Arsenal play? And they ended up drawing game.
Awesome.
Yeah, they lost. They drew last time out, didn't they? Oh bloody hell! I should have known this. We watched it. Who did Arsenal draw against? He's going to look at his trusted tablet. Let's have a look then. So it was fixtures from last other day. Scroll up.
Let's see what Arsenal.
Yeah, look, they lost 3-2 to Man United. How did we forget that? They lost 3-2 to Man United.
Yeah.
So, you know, Man City have been given a lifeline.
Yeah.
So, in theory, then, Lee, you've given 3-6, you give them 8 points.
Yeah.
Right? I've given 3.
Mm.
Right, now we're going to move on to Palace.
Okay.
Crystal Palace play Nottingham Forest. You give Forest 0 points. So I'm assuming that you're going to be giving Crystal Palace 3 points.
Yes.
Right. And I give them a point each. So I'm going to go a point. Right. Brighton versus Crystal Palace at Brighton's ground. I know what I'm saying straight away. Big fat 0. I think Brighton will win.
Have a pass win.
So you're going to go 3 points.
Yeah.
They haven't won a game in 19, and all of a sudden you're saying back-to-back wins. Fair enough. Crystal Palace versus Burnley. I said a draw for this one. I remember saying a draw. You put up draw.
Yeah.
You put a draw. We both at 1 point each.
Yep. 1 point.
And then we finish up with Crystal Palace versus Wolves. Wolves. I went a point.
Yep.
And you went a point.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yep.
So you give Palace 8 points. I give Palace 3. Right, now I've included Tottenham because, like I said, a lot of the fan base are discussing, you know, about Tottenham being in a relegation battle.
Yeah.
Right, so Tottenham, February, this is their worst month for fixtures. At home, White Hart Lane on 1st of February against Man City on Sky Sports. It's an 4:30 kickoff. What are you saying, Lee?
Honestly,
bear in mind Tottenham have got Man City's number, but Man City have got a lifeline, like I said. They're still in a title race.
I said no points.
So you're going to go no points for Tottenham? Do you know something? I'm going to say 3 points Tottenham. Because they've just seem to have their number. This is a big game as well. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur, Saturday, 7th of February, 12:30 kickoff live on TNT Sports. What are you saying about that one? Who's going to win that one?
Well, it's pretty tough game. I don't know Kate did good job, man.
Well, he's got 2 wins. He's managed 2 games. I've got 2 wins.
Yeah.
One against Arsenal, one against Man City. So yeah, he's doing well. What are you saying?
I'll give Tottenham 3 points.
You think Tottenham will beat Man United?
Yeah.
I don't. Tottenham Hotspur at home to Newcastle, who won't be travelling very well. They'll be struggling up road a bit of Newcastle. They'll be struggling up road.
I think what's that to say?
Tottenham don't seem to do as well at home, and Newcastle don't do well away.
Probably 0 points.
0 points for Tottenham. You think Newcastle will win? Yeah. I'm going to go a point.
Okay.
I'm going to go a point. I think it'll end in a draw. Tottenham Hotspur versus Arsenal. It don't get any easier, you know. What are you saying?
3 points, Tottenham.
3 points to Tottenham.
Yeah.
Tottenham fans, I love you. I just think Arsenal are going to be too strong for them. I think it's going to be 0 points. I think Arsenal will win. Right, you give Tottenham 6 points.
Yep.
Yeah, February's games. I've given 4 points. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll go back to the table. So let's start with Wolves. they're on 8 points.
Yeah.
So you've got Wolves on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points.
Yeah, 13 points up.
Right, I've got them on 9 points.
Mm.
Burnley are on 15. You've given 4 points, so that's 19 points.
Yeah.
And I've given 2 points, so what's that? 17 points.
Yeah.
West Ham, you've given West Ham 3 points. That's 23, innit?
23, yeah.
And I've given 2 points, so what will that be? 22.
22.
Nottingham Forest, you've given Nottingham Forest 4 points, so that'll take them to 29. You've given 4 points as well, so that takes them to 29. Leeds United, now this is where it's a bit mad. You've given Leeds United 8 points, right? So that's 26, that's 30. You've put them on 34 points,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I've given 3 points, so I'm putting them on to 29.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Crystal Palace, make it move up a bit now, don't I?
Yeah.
Right, you've given Crystal Palace 8 points, so that puts them on 36 points.
Yeah, 36.
I've given 3 points, so that puts them on to 31.
Mm-hmm.
Tottenham Hotspur, you've given Tottenham 6 points, so that's 34.
Yeah.
I've given 4 points, so what's that? 32 points.
32 points.
Right, so what we're basically saying is you've got Wolves still bottom.
Yeah.
You've got Burnley second from bottom.
Mm-hmm. Left.
You've got West Ham third from bottom.
Yeah. No. 4.
You've got Forest fifth from bottom.
Yeah.
Sorry, fourth from bottom.
Yeah.
You've got Leeds fifth from bottom.
Mm.
Crystal Palace sixth from bottom. Sorry, Tottenham sixth from bottom, and Crystal Palace seventh from bottom.
Yeah.
Right. I've got Wolves rock bottom. I've got Burnley second from bottom.
Yeah.
I've got West Ham third from in relegation places.
Mm.
So that's I've got Leeds and Forest joint with both 29 points in 17th and 18th.
Yeah.
I've got Palace
Mm-hmm.
in 17, 18. I've got Palace in 31, so they'll be just above Leeds.
Yeah.
So they'll be in 15th, won't they?
So yeah.
And I've got Tottenham in 14th on 32 points. So Tottenham, in theory, should be well out of danger.
Yeah.
They'll be well out of danger if you go through the fixtures logically and what the other teams are doing. So that's how it is. So let's go back to the screen link. So the 3 teams we think are still going to be involved in that relegation battle is West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves.
Yeah.
We think Tottenham will get a few points on board.
Yeah.
Palace will, Leeds will, and Forest will.
Yes.
We don't think West Ham will do enough to close the gap.
No.
And we don't think Burnley or Wolves will either.
No.
So, maybe saying that Tottenham are involved in a relegation battle might be a bit premature at the moment. I'd wait until the end of the February fixtures to confirm it.
Mm.
But right now, they're not going to be involved in a relegation battle. The other teams aren't going to pick up enough points to really Tottenham or Crystal Palace. They're not. They're just not going to be. They're not going to be able to do it. Right. Well, thank you very much for joining me, Lee. Much appreciated, mate. And thank you everyone for watching us. Much appreciated. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it were a bit long and a bit all over the place, but we don't write out down. Everything's done like this, like the points what Lee says. It was the first time I've heard of him saying it. It was the first time Lee and you were doing a video, to be fair. So yeah, but that's how table, that's how it's gonna be. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this edition of Sporting Journey. There's only one thing left to say, guys. It's a goodbye from me.
Go for me.
Take care, look after yourself. See you all soon. Bye bye.